Y'all, this is LA Baby Granny 618. We finna get into it. We finna do my good friend Aries. Let's see what you up to for the next couple of days. Do y'all want to know the juice with your Aries? Well, let's see. Let's see. And how y'all doing? And would y'all put the like button, comment, or share? I don't get my comments, and I ain't figured that out yet because they ain't turned them on. Or they keep turning them off. I don't understand it. But you know, that's how YouTube is. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping by just to listen to my readings. We're going to ask if there anything in the Moonology that you need to know, that you need to focus on. Let's see. Is there anything that my Aries things, what's going on with Aries for the next couple of days? It might become a tower moment or problems. Anything, Spirit? Okay, come on. Okay. Wait, one card. Ain't none of them falling for you, Aries. One card. Come on, my head get tired. One card, Spirit. All of them want to fall, y'all. Every last one. I need one card. Okay. Now we're talking, but we end up with 2 cards. Okay. Your emotions are running high on the supermoon. And then it's a fairy climax approaching. Full moon in Aries. Ain't that crazy? It came out in your own reading. So we're going to explain this. So give me a minute. Hope y'all can hear me because I try to turn it up and turn it up. That's what I do. Y'all can see this, I hope. I'm trying to make sure y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. And I'm thinking, hold on, let me fix the camera for a minute, y'all. I think that's better. Right there. Lots better. Just 1 second, y'all. Okay, I hope that don't fall, but you know, that's just my luck. Okay, I hope y'all can see this, but we're finna talk about it. Let me get the stuff. I'm sorry it's taking me so long. But I hope everybody doing great up in here. Your emotions are running high and we're on the super moon. Oh my goodness, time is just flying for my Aries. So just a second, the super moon. We finna talk about it. Y'all ready to talk about what they want you to work on, Aries? Okay. Now, we're talking about the emotions are running high on the super moon. Okay, basically it says attune into the moon. Success is close. I just must trust. You got to trust in your success. It's almost here. An additional meaning for this card is a resolution to your questions is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask for assistance. Supermoon is a new full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth. During its monthly orbit, an event known as Perseus, its full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions. And if you draw on the super moon card, regardless of when you do, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. In other words, you're going to be really, really, just irritate your emotions. You're going to be real easy to bother, as other words. But then we got the card with the full moon in Aries. So I took both of the cards because both came out. So I'm not going to be not telling y'all that one. Okay? So we're going to talk about it. Okay? The full moon in Aries. Okay. The fairy climax approaches. It says, attune to the moon. Be nice, be smile, and be kind. Smile, be polite as your negativity to where you want to be. Okay, an additional meaning to this card, be assertive and good. Just don't ride rough hood over anyone. If you're in tune situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun in your life, Aries. The full moon is Aries supermoon when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with a rash comment or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it's a signal that the situation has just or is about to come to peak. Perhaps it's rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have too competitive or too blunt. In other words, you got to be very careful what you're going to do around this moon. It's going to make you feel, like talking and saying the wrong things and approaching things in the wrong prospects. We all have those moments because I have those moments, and I am not tripping because people will be people. Aries, we're gonna make mistakes, but they want to make sure you know that when you do make a mistake, you knew about it. Ain't like we didn't warn you. You walked into that wall and you said, "Well, I didn't know." No, you knew. Okay, let's see. What else do you want to say to my Aries? I'm shuffling cards, y'all. At this moment, what's going on with Aries that you want Aries to be aware of in the next couple of days with this full moon? I know what is the reference to the emotions running high? What's the events that possibly could happen in the next couple of days, Spirit? Sorry it took me so long to get back on here. I've been trying to do TikTok and y'all together. It's really hard, but I'm gonna make it. Okay, let's see. Anything you want to tell my Aries? Okay, first card came out. They want you to balance yourself. You need to balance what you're doing. You need to set forth, well, I'm here and I'm there. You can't please everyone around you. So you got to set your goals. You're uneven. You're trying to please everybody. First of all, you need to start worrying about you and what you want to do and how you want to do it. You need to set boundaries to things because there's things that's just worrying you down and you need balance to the situation. It's overbearing, And I can understand that we get a little bit, can you do this? Oh, could you go to the stove for me? Oh, do you mind doing this? You must create before the opportunity disappears. In other words, you're running till something may chase it away. Be weary of being deserved by your own desires. I take me with whatever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? You're chasing illusions, health matters, competitiveness behavior, dietary imbalance, being result-oriented, self-negligence, honoring values, assistance, courtesy, and support. You need to honor yourself and your values. You need to think about what you need to do, like your diet, your meditation, your balance. You have to balance this around because everybody is frustrated, but that's not what I would be thinking about. I'm going to balance myself. You have a goal that you want and you're focusing on it. And some people just want your attention all the time. And you can't do for everybody. You can try because, I try to be everywhere, but there's only one of you. Or there might be a double, but you don't know about it. The next card came out is victim. Okay, basically, it says, I am not a victim. I choose to do what I am doing. You hear that? It's basically, how are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? You're feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, deluding yourself, potential for greatness, growth, breakthrough, empowerment. You need to stop, you making yourself to be a victim to things. You're not responsible for everything, Aries, but sometimes Aries will take on that responsibility. They will go to the back for a person when the person may not do the same, and then you become the victim because you're expecting something, but you knew what you were getting into. You know how to say enough is enough. You have to separate your life from the other. You can't be two places at once, and you have to live your life. to the fullest. So don't play the victim to things, because it's not always your fault why things happen. But sometimes things will happen that's just unexpected for you, and you have to learn. You have to deal with it, and that's a big thing. People don't understand. I'm trying. You're trying your hardest, to deal with things. The next card you had was grief. There's a lot of grief going on in your life right now. For the next couple of days, there's some grief. Okay. Grief is love without a place to go. Okay. It's lingering grief preventing me from programming what can I see in my heart. Feeling grief, healing process, missing someone, something being unfair or sadness. Love is in the horizon. Love, commitment, vulnerability. There's love coming, but first call, you have to let go of the past hurt of a past. Sometimes we carry on with the past. You must reveal and then you must heal. Give yourself time. You will love again if you honor your pain. It'll change your life. In other words, some of you may have broke up. They want you to realize to honor that pain and also resolve that pain before you get another relationship with anybody, or if someone passed away from grief some other way. But you have to live your life. You have to finish what you're here to do also. And sometimes that's hard when you're in pain behind a loved one, someone you cared about, or your ideal man and the one you love. Anything else you want to tell Aries to be going on? Yep, because look, I'm going to show you. The completion card came out. So it might be someone did their service, like I was just saying. Then the completion card came out. See, that is straight clarity to someone. I feel like either they lost their love by somehow they're, breaking the connection because this person has moved on and did their completion, to another cycle in your life. And because grief and it had completion. So that tells me someone did pass. Some of y'all have people that have went to the next phase, but a completion is not a bad. A life comes to a expected close. Am I in the present, in the moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? Honoring your legacy, a natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning or a horizon, a new adventure. Honoring those who give to us. Achievement, determinant for fulfillment. Am I in the present? That's what you need. And this is a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value most. Do not fear completion. Embrace it. In other words, you need to embrace completion. Like you've done that, you finished with that, or that person had to move on, or maybe this is a separation from somebody. But I see this probably someone that you loved and you're mourning. But you have to let them go, and you have to start living life what you got to complete, because we all have completions coming up. Some of you are going through that, going to be mourning the loss of a love, might be a family member, whoever you care about, or it could be separation or somebody breaks up, but it's going to be grief and emotional. That's when it was talking about it's going to be really emotional for you. So Aries, you need to really, just keep your space about yourself. And remember, completion is part of life. We have to complete a cycle. And once we're done, we have to cherish that we have completed what we were supposed to do. That everybody has to complete. It's sad to see you. It's happy when you come in, but it's sad when you leave. That can happen, so you have to let your heart be open to moving on, and because they wouldn't want you to be all sad all the time, or some people are sad and they don't know how to let go of the pain. You have to remember, pain, that's part of life. You're happy to see your person born, but when it's time to go, it's the hardest thing of life I've ever had. I love to see a baby born, but when it's time to break up or go, it is terrifying. Okay, then you got the miracle card, which You know, here's the miracle card. There's going to be a miracle with this situation that's going to arrive to you, Aries. The angels is looking out for you. You know, they're looking out for you. Basically, integrity is what turns the light on. Remember that. Do you let someone, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out our pleasures. Kindness exists to lead magic into integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? Being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracle. Integrity, gift, and reward. It's going to bring a reward to you in some shape or form. You're going to get a reward. And in your meditation, you need to imagine a warm yellow light pouring down from heavens. Stand directly under the velvet energy as it showers over you. Allow all the material worries to melt away. Sun sparkle will speak to you now. When you are finished, return to your normal consciousness and write down what you have heard. So they want you to go off to yourself and give yourself some meditation, Aries. And then when you're done meditating in the outside or somewhere in a place that you go to, then they want you to write it down and express what you so you won't forget what they have told you. And through meditation outside in the in the sunlight, meditating for today to get your mind clear and ask for clarity. But like I said, I put my condolences to anyone that lost someone, because I know that's hard. That's not an easy thing to deal with. But we have to deal with it. It's part of life. It's happy to see a person born, but it's so sad when they leave because we love them so much. And we got to know them, and we know them deeply. So it really will hurt you so much pain, but the pain becomes better. But you have to complete what you're here to do also, Aries. But anyway, that's your reading for the next couple of days. I'm sorry for the part of it that you may not like, and I'm not trying to hurt none. My condolences, my respect to anyone. I'm not here to rent this. This is my allegedly stuff going on here, so nobody really get offended. It's just what they're coming out with. And thank you so much. And y'all have the blessed and the loveliest couple of days that y'all ever dreamed of. And enjoy your life. Spread the light. Sit back and be glory and help each other and live in peace instead of all this, the pain. Remember the good times that you're together and enjoy. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone. And goodbye.